Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome back to the Aielund Saga. I think I'm going to rest real quick, because I haven't done that in a little while. You know, I've been thinking about it. I get why me and Cryoja don't have anything. Why doesn't Nalise? Nalise was juiced by the end, and was like, you know, a major political figure in the kingdom. That was sort of glossed right over, didn't mention that, her position at all. And she doesn't have anything of real value. Why not? What happened to her stuff? Because she wasn't exiled. She came out here of her own free will. Is it because she's on the run from the Sith? Okay, well, let's head out into the desert and see what in the world's going on here. Also, the map is all white. I figured that's a, what do you call it? Just sort of a flaw of the... This looks like it used to be a small village. There might be some items we could scavenge. Yeah, that's why we're here. What in the world did she just cast? Some sort of... Wow, that is overkill, Nalise. How in the world are a pair of snakes taking us, like, almost 2 minutes to kill? They're snakes! This is insane. They're immune to knockdown. Odd. Alright, well, I guess we're just going in normally then. Just beat the snot out of them. Teach that door who's boss. Alright. Tarnished scimitar. Severity and thickness, so it's... Oh. It's just a standard scimitar. And a short bow. Okay, well you can take that. Cool, cool. A cudgel? It's just a club, but it looks weird. Empty water bottle. This water bottle nevertheless seems to be intact and able to hold water. You're spec'd into crossbows, but it's heavy crossbows, right? Yeah, you could still use them, though, and you don't have anything for AC, so just take these. Whoopsie. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Alright, never mind. I probably should tell them to use those other items. And that's to the highway anyway. Okay, so we're not really missing anything. Looks like it all kind of connects up. Change tactics, weapon tactics, use ranged. You, tactics, weapon. Well, yeah, and then... Around 4 or 5 switch, you change tactics, weapons. Yeah, wait till they're much closer. You can just kiss her, that's funny. Tell me what happened while I was dead. So sorry, I tried to stop the execution. After I left you in the cell, I approached the Duke, asked him to pardon you. The Duke was afraid of the king, he couldn't help me. He was probably trying to stay alive. After everything you did to save Fairlock, least you could do speak up. I was disappointed. Suppose I can understand his reluctance. When I burst into your show trial, it was my last chance to help you. I wasn't expecting him to exile me. Yeah, that's a shock. Own father banished me from the kingdom. I can only assume he saw me as a threat to his power. He must have had some semblance, for he would not kill me. At least if you have a chance to do something about him, I hope. We'll do anything. Alright. Let's get back to work. Normally I wouldn't do that, but, frankly... The Dire Crossing? Frankly, she's probably in a pretty rough place right now. That things have not gone well. Deeper into the desert. Wow, you can just keep going. A spear and a quarterstaff. Odd-looking spear? Anything in here? Okay, we can go in. I wasn't sure. torch mount with torch. Hey, I'll take it. It's a ruined temple. Might be something of actual value here. This place has been abandoned. Take whatever's useful. Well, you're wearing clothes, right? Yeah, that's... Oh, that is 3. Okay, well that works against everything, basically. Against evil, her common clothing is still better. Wow, she is not strong. And at least does not have that much strength. I assume these water bottles are going to come into play somehow. At least I have a decent amount of strength. That is not a good-looking tome with strange words written on it. I do like the other book designs. I'm definitely going to have to use the community pack at some point in my life. Book's very old, written in a strange language. Try to decipher it. You try in vain for several minutes, but you're unable to figure it out. That figures. Alright. Oh. Oh. Ancient defenders of the complex, long since dead. Ah! Are you immune to knockdown? No, you're not. Wow, I just... How in the world did I tank that? Okay, he's got a high discipline, though. Oh, this is weird. What's giving me damage reduction? Damage resistance. I don't think I have anything that gives me that. Immunity to poison, spell resistance, 50% concealment at will. Well, twice per at will. This doesn't do anything, right? Bonus feats, nope. Okay. And it's not epic character. Not my Kai strike or key strike. I honestly don't know how you say it. Perfect self. Ah, damage reduction 20 plus 1. Okay, so if that's not a magic weapon, they're just not going to hurt me. That's pretty awesome. At least they're not going to hurt me easily. Princess, does your lore still suck? Yes, it does. Did I actually pick up the ropes? I did. Well, I'm going to take everything. You never know what you can use. I assume this is mostly crafty stuff. Well, most of this I know is crafty stuff. Not sure why there's a bunch of projectile shafts in that box, but whatever. Well, not box, in the pile of broken furniture. Feathers. We gonna get attacked by sturges or something? Oh, something's going on in there. Let's see what it is. A skeletal guardian? The life stealer is a skeleton enchanted with negative energy. Die. Well, I'm immune to negative and everything else right now because of what they did, so... Sure, you guys, attack me. I still don't know what Nalise even cast that did that. I'm not familiar with any spells that do that. Of course, I do recall hearing a little while ago on the Neverwinter Nights subreddit someone complaining about the spells in Aielund getting changed. And, like, it doesn't really tell you how they're changed unless you go look up very deeply at it. So that could have something to do with it. Oh. Hey! Check it out. You got a tower shield. Oh, there's more of them. Okay, we'll take that. Holy smokes! She is just not messing around at all. You stay here. Cryoja should be able to get that open. Oh no. This cannot be good. Ancient Scimitar. Whoa, +4. Empty water bottle. +5 natural AC, immunity to death, magic, and disease, regen, and massive spell resistance. Holy smokes. Just a helmet, and full plate +4. Yep. Oh, it's a Revenant. Oh no. Probably not good. Oh. Thanks. Remains of the previous occupant. What if I just leave the bones alone and just take their stuff? Think they'll be okay with that? I don't think anyone here can use scimitars. I'll check Cryoja, but I don't think she can. If she can, that's replacing her dagger right quick. Okay, let's get out of here before that thing comes back. I don't know what Nalise did to it. I assume that was some sort of banishment or something. Oh, no! Okay, let's fight our way through these suckers. Ow! Okay, that's a good use of that spell. This is somewhere we can probably really use it. Holy smokes. And then slow. That's brutal. Yeah, they pulled out all the stops. Good for them. Let's just get out of here before anything else shows up. Whoop. Oh, yeah, he's still alive. Or he's still around. Not ideal. There we go. Beat the snot out of him. He's probably immune to turning, which is a thing that you can have undead be. I know this. Yeah, I know you'll rise again. That is what you guys do. But in the meantime, I'll take what else you have. Can you use this? Yeah, she's still spec'd into Rapiers. Rogue and Wizard. I don't think she can. But then again, she shouldn't be able to use Rapiers based on those. No, she can't. Sucks. Oh, but Nalise can! Haha! Yeah, and that's +4, 1d6, and it's got way better crit chance. Take this. Oh. Sorry. There you go. I'll take that back. You can wear that. Alright, I feel like there was something else here. Right, this. +5 AC. What's yours? Your AC is 26. Well, you already regenerate. This gives regeneration, too. That's a great amulet. Actually, I should take that. I mean, nah, you can keep it till we get you a better regen item, at least. Right, and then there's this helmet that I cannot identify, which sucks. Okay, let's go to the highway then. I'm sort of afraid to go any deeper into the desert right now when we've got nothing. And I know that that Revenant is not going to leave us alone until we come up with something that can bring it down permanently. Bunch of ravens. Who are you? Man seems to be dying of thirst. There are signs his leg has been wounded. Okay, some leather. Composite shortbow +2. Tarnished gladius. Pretty sure gladiuses are not short swords, but they're close enough. Old man's eyes are glazed. He looks like he's been exposed to too much sun. Are you alright? What happened here? Jeffries and I were attacked. Archers about 2 days ago, long gone now, but poor Jeff took a couple in the chest. Is there something I can do for you? I couldn't go on. My water supply ran out. Can you spare some? I don't have any water either. Looking for some. Do you know if there's any around? There's an oasis to the south. It's been abandoned for some reason. Don't worry about me. I'm not going anywhere. If you can get me some water, I'd be grateful. Okay, so that's the chasm. Yeah, we've already been there, of course. Cryoja, you can take this stuff. I'll give you that as well. I'll take this back. My pack's gonna get filled up here pretty soon, but I can just unload the stuff that doesn't matter to me. I assume the Tusone outpost is or the Tusone border is the outpost this also leads to. Given that seems to be the spacing. Let's move fast. His body's going to get back up. Oh yeah, the big hole. What's up with this? Peer into the hole. It's deep and dark, can't see anything, secure the rope. Throw the other end into the hole, start climbing down. Nice. You could just jump in without the rope. Ooh. Oh, part of the Cult of the Dragon stuff? We are in that region. Giant ant soldier? What? Hive Queen. Oh boy. Okay, they're not that strong. Dang it, she's got stinking stone skins? Ridiculous. Can I do this? Please actually hit. Dang it. Well, none of you are immune to knockdown, so I'm just going to do that. Wow, that thing resisted all of that. Also, I think they're hitting me and it's not even hurting me. I think I've seen that a couple times now. Okay. This book must be thousands of years old. It's just going to be another thing I can't read. It's another thing that no one can identify. If I give her a potion of lore, will that help? Well, that helped nothing. Because I'm fairly certain I still can't identify them. And Nalise doesn't have a good lore. I didn't know you couldn't use that on people. Like other people. Okay, well, I'm not going to waste it. My resources are very limited right now. Let's see. This is the Crumbling Journal. Nothing. I don't have a dragon around anymore to do this for me. I assume this is going to be the same. Yep. I like the idea of lore being used to translate stuff in games, but hey, what happens if you come down here without a rope? You're just kind of screwed. But I don't want to restrict people from knowing the lore that I build either. Like, I put it there to be known. So, my solution has been to just put in some items like... Oh, he's back. You're dead, you don't need any more. If you will not give, then die. I don't think so. Oh! He does not like that. In fairness, Nalise, you were asking for that one. Okay, there are crabs. Oh, there's giant crabs. Yeah, if there's water here, there's other things. Let's be careful. You're telling me. Okay, no worries, though. This thing can be knocked down. If I can hit it. How dangerous can crabs be? Okay, they're doing standard damage. We're good. What in the world is this thing's AC? I got plus 26 and I can't hurt this thing. Man, remember when I was an epic hero killing dragons? Just everywhere? And now all of a sudden, I'm entirely helpless against a crab. This is one of the longest fights I've had yet. You guys don't have unlimited ammo either. And Elise especially, she's only got a few of those. This is all the same stuff. I think so. I have nothing that can speed this up. There you go. I want you to get close enough to sneak attack it, so that when you do hit it, you at least hit it hard. Oh, thanks. That's actually helpful. Now I can hit it significantly harder. Okay, that took entirely too long. Sip some of the water. Discover it's quite safe even if the tape leaves something to be desired. Fill the water. Fill them all. Excellent. And now we know where there's an oasis. Oh, I see. So I gotta go across the Dire Crossing. But in order to do that, yeah, that's it. The outpost is then probably a place of relative safety. Oh, a large shield. I'll take that. I do have to wonder if the Revenant will follow me into a town. Assuming that is any sort of town. It could also just be completely destroyed. Hey buddy, you still here? Still alive? Still alive. I got something for you. Guzzle the water in front of him. Found some, here, it's yours. I thought I was a dead man to be sure. Where are you off to now? Bridge to Trinity's been destroyed. I was gonna head to Tusone. Here they're not letting anyone into their borders anymore. My best option would be to wait at the bridge for someone to come along. I figure something out from there. I can live off the land until then, not that I have many options. Best of luck. Must figure out a way to Tusone. Yep, quite a task ahead of you. Thank you, my friend. I owe you my life. Seems I should give you a token of my appreciation. Yeah, hang on to what you got. You're a great man, fit to be a lord. You have my profound thanks for my life. Wish you the best of fortune. Alright, well, let's go check out what's at the outpost. Clear oasis is better for everyone, let's be honest. Okay, so it is the Tusonites. Yep, that leads to the ruins. Looks like there's no other southern exit, though. So Dire Crossing, you gotta go through the ruins. What's a Chevalier? Oh, that's just a knight. Yes? Who are you? I'm a simple desert wanderer seeking to enter Tusone. But only people like you wander in our lands. Be gone. Attempt to gain entry, she will be forced to kill you. You guys are kind of mean. Okay, so this outpost is useless then, for me at least. Well, let's head into the ruins and rest, I suppose. Alright. Let's get some rest here first. Hopefully we have some relative peace from the Revenant. I want my people to be ready for whatever we encounter. I could not believe it. They made a crab with like a 40 AC. What in the world was that? Big crabs have a high AC, but AC is supposed to represent more than just hardy scales or something. It's why dragons isn't that high. Like, they're enormous. They're not that hard to hit. The hard part's just breaching it. So they should have higher than, you know, standard animals, which is like 8 to 12. If you have a 14 AC, that's really high for an animal. Crabs generally have 16 to 18 at best. Because they're animals and they don't know how to defend themselves other than blindly attacking. Abandon all hope, you pass here. Yeah, that's... If this is a water section where I have to be refilling water... Oh, you're back again. But what now? Amulet, return it. Why do you want it? Is mine. You're dead, you don't need it. Okay. Aw, I didn't get my defense boost. Ouch. Who just said what? Heat in this area is more intense than before. Thankfully, you have a good supply of water. Just put it down. There we go. Oh, I'm surprised that she could actually hurt the thing. Revenants generally have some magical protection. So thirsty, give water. Oh. Full water bottle. I didn't know that I actually had to hand it to you guys. Oopsie. Did they actually use those? No. Okay. What in the world? Drink your fill of water. Does it still say full? I'm getting worried those are going to deplete, and I'm going to have to go refill them, but... the big skull is sort of disturbing. What was that for? For walking over here? Did one of them discover something? Epic toughness, energy resistance, improved spell resistance, or armor skin. Armor skin. +2 to my AC permanently. Yeah, I'll take it. I assume no one discovered anything. Let's just keep moving. So many have died here. This is a terrible place. I'll be glad to put it behind us. The Battle of Hakarum Plains? Oh, right. The war. Who dares approach? I'm a simple traveler trying to find a way into Tusone. You'll likely find that hard stranger in my homeland beset on all sides by the forces of Aielund. I can help with that. Could I speak to your commander? Don't see what you could do, but the commander's in the camp. Speak with him if you wish. I can do that. General Adriome. Oh, that's just a cleric. Bunch of foot soldiers. You're not with the Aielunders. Who are you? What are you doing here? I'm a traveler. Oh, what's going on here? Trying to defend our country against a company of Aielund soldiers. You're clearly a civilian. You should leave. This is all you have? A handful of knights and soldiers? All that's left. I have a proposition. I'll help you fight the forces if you escort me to see your king afterwards. You aren't much to look at. You know this, yes? Looks to me deceiving. Do we have a deal? What do you want to see the king about? It's personal and important. Trust me when I say he'll be pleased to see me. I'll tell you in all honesty, stranger, if you can help us win the fight, I'll not only take you to the king, I'll nominate you for sainthood. I would also offer you the hand of my daughter in marriage, but you seem like a gentleman, and I wouldn't want you to suffer needlessly. I appreciate that. Just one man. That would be the commander coming to persuade me to surrender. Yikes, I should probably not talk to him. Trust you'll not hurt him coming to parley. That would be dishonorable. If you wish, he's coming to speak with me, so try not to interfere. Good night, sir. I come to ask for your surrender. You think we're beaten? The same picture for both is a little confusing, I'll be honest. General, your forces are crushed. The rabble will not stop my forces from moving into Tusone. There's no sense in continuing to fight. I implore you, surrender now. Spare the lives of your people. I cannot ask my men and women to surrender. Like me, they swore an oath to defend our country. You would ask us to break our oaths. I would ask you to have the sense to know when you're beaten. May I say something? Commander, you must know the King Seamus has gone mad. Why do you continue fighting for his cause? Who are you to... No, it can't be. I heard you were executed. Gave my life's blood for our country, and this is how I am repaid. The priests tell us the king was given that armor by God, so we must restore the church to its former glory. That was not what they were told. They're making it up. Elise, what do you know of this? Never mind. We'll talk about it later. Okay, that seems like it'd be important. You accuse the priesthood of fabrication for their own political ends. They speak for God and are above reproach. That's a lie perpetrated by the church. The Tusonites also follow the word of God. Do you think she would abandon them in favor of Aielund? Must admit, I'd not thought of it that way, but this changes nothing. I'm still sworn to obey the king, and he demands that I attack this country. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Matters of religion have no place in the field of honor. If you intend to fight, let us do so, otherwise withdraw in disgrace. I thought to offer you mercy, General. If you don't wish to take advantage of my generosity, I'll offer you the end of my sword. I'll see you on the field. Alright. If I can save their lives, I'll have gained the trust of one of their commanders. Most likely be allowed to help. Okay. So much for diplomacy. Now they'll come in force where all that stands between them and my country. Something's changed in the ranks. They never acted quite so fanatically. That night, he recognized you. There's clearly more to you than meets the eye. We have no time to talk. If we survive this, perhaps then. Let's get ready. Okay, so they got a scout. Both of you.
Greetings and well met.
Buffs. All the buffing spells that last a long time on yourself. You. Buffs. All long time, yourself. She's just turning herself into an ultra tank. Love bless. Here we go. These guys are actually a handful, or at least they were when I was in control. That's a war cleric. Put that person down. Oh, dang it. That was an accident. Boy, what in the world is happening over there? Something's blasting all of them. Oh, that may be that. Oh, that'll do it. I gotta get through these knights at the very least. You guys can handle the others. Where's their caster? Who's casting magic out here? Aielund halberdiers, knights. It says it's summoned, but I don't know who by. I'm putting that thing down. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who summoned it, but we're better off with it gone. I figured it was the cleric, but it was not. I think I can hit them reasonably easily, so I'm going to swap. Oh, there you are. He's the one. Okay, punch my way out of here. Oh, good work. Put him down hard. Man, just bring down these knights. Every time we kill one, there's another one. Oh, that'll do it. How about if I cut through the archers instead? Yeah, do your worst. Do I need to push beyond them and actually get to a camp or something? Yeah, that's what I expected. There you go. And Elise should be able to handle him. Got him. There he is. Put this down, not that, this. Don't give him a chance to heal. There he goes. Okay. I assume they're finally on the losing side of this. Here, can you aid me? Actually, aid Elise. Or not. Yeah, these knights have all of a sudden become very difficult to kill. There you go. That's 40 hit points he's not getting back. Oh, she's out. That blind him? That blinded him. That one knight has done some serious damage against her. Oh my word, they don't stop. Yes, you should attack. Get in here and help me out. Thank you, Nalise. Finally got that guy done. Yikes. There's another one? Oh, that's not good at all. There we go. Get in here. In fact, heal her. I think that's how that works. Maybe not. Mass heal that for some reason worked on the knight. Unless he drank a potion just now. Okay. From now on, Creos, just stay away from the front line. My word, that was bad. How many bolts do you have left? Yeah, use them all. Please tell me this is the last night, because they have just been unending. Okay. Wow. Thank goodness they only had the one wizard. Just so many of them. The last couple of fights I've been in, the last couple big fights, I sort of thought to myself, you know, I was definitely significant here, but I couldn't say that it was basically just us. Just me and my people. This time, I can. The Tusonites definitely helped hold the line right there at the start. Once these guys really got in there and just got going, though, that was us. We almost single-handedly held them back. That's weird. Did I take that? No? I don't think I did. Okay. Here, I assume you still can't identify even... Okay, you identified the bolts. Good. Here you go, Nalise. You can have all these back. I say back. You can have them in general... Oh, not that. Those are probably +3 bolts that I'm unable to identify. And Creosia, you can... Boy, what can you have? Where's the arrows? I saw some acid arrows. Oh, right, I didn't pick up the acid arrows because the game stopped me. At least you can also have this. It's going to be more handy than the scimitar for you. I assume. Well, most of your men are dead anyway, but at least we won. I can scarcely believe it. I have you to thank for our deliverance. Told you I'd take care of him. You're no ordinary man. Such skill I've never seen before. What's your name? Joris Lionsbane. The Aielund Lord? But why? Why would you help us kill your own people? They're being subverted by an evil artifact that's taken control of the king, and there's no other way to stop the war. I don't like this any more than you do. Every one of my people I kill destroys a little part of myself, but with the church back in the war and the king, Aielund has slipped into a kind of mass insanity. They'll not stop till the war's either won or lost. I didn't know the church had embraced the war. What caused this to happen? I'll talk with you about that later. Yeah, you've already said that. I can understand your emotions, certainly, but why would you help us, your enemies? It's the matter I must talk to your king about. In a moment, I want to scavenge. Okay. I'm pretty direct about that. We'll go with you in a second to talk about, the fate of the world. Right now, I want to scavenge the corpses of my enemies. It's accurate, but it's just kind of funny that it say it so directly. Man, there were 3 of those commanders. Those dudes were rough. Can I not talk to you about this now? What have you been up to? After the battle, I went with the king as his Knight Templar. It was a great honor. Within the month, I learned Tyrannus, brought back the Iron Lord, claimed it was for further study. I soon learned the king was wearing it. You knew back then? Yes, it was alarming. I confronted Tyrannus. He told me there was nothing to be concerned about. Asked me to keep quiet. People wouldn't understand what he was trying to do. What was he trying to do? He wouldn't discuss it, so I made it my mission to learn as much as I could. You ask what I've been up to. I've been a spy, and now I am a traitor. Perhaps, but to a mad king, is that truly reason? Part of me agrees, but another part can't help but feel I've broken my vows. Yeah, what was it like living with the king? There was great rejoicing. Victory was fresh. Shadow's been lifted. Even though we were still technically at war with Tusone, we were happy to be through the worst of it, or so we thought. Not so long as you might think. Seamus didn't make peace with Tusone a priority. He seemed to relish the idea of continuing conflict. Both sides were exhausted. There wasn't a lot of actual fighting. There was no trade or diplomatic relations either. No trade of diplomatic relations. He suddenly feels immortal. Maybe wants to conquer the world. 6 months later, he starts to issue changes to the law, eroding the Senate's power. Right. To ensure funding for the continuing war, flushed with no success, no one moved to stop him. So the people supported him. They were kept in the dark about changes till it was too late to do anything about it. Entire situation's been engineered from the start. Alright. Actually, is there anything else important I can ask you about? King Osric. What sort of man are we dealing with? He's a young man, only 22 years old. Very young to be king. With the death of his father, there was little choice. Would we mostly be dealing with his advisors, working through him? I doubt it. I stayed with Osric for a few weeks many years ago. He was quite quiet, yet disturbing. Very intelligent, seemed to enjoy manipulating people. He might try to use us for his own ends. That's unavoidable, probably inevitable, actually. Our only hope is we can use him for our own ends. Alright. Well, that actually is good to know. Let's get out of here. I'm tired of the white void of a map. I wonder if he would have actually fought if I came up here, or if that would have just resulted in death. Oh, I probably should have taken these two, huh? I'll take it all now. Ooh! Oh, traps. Never mind. Yes? Lead on! What did that say? Commander escorts you into the capital city, takes you directly to the palace. Okay, before we do anything else, I'm gonna hand all of these off, like now. Wow, I'm all the way down at the bottom of the stack. I didn't even know that. King Osric d'Avignon. Recently crowned king of Tusone after the death of his father, yet the young King Osric is still learning the intricacies of court politics. After he owns here, what's the Master-at-Arms? Doesn't tell me. So he was the one who was supposed to marry Cryoja before, right? So he's probably not going to like me, and maybe not her either anymore. Sire, I bring you before someone... Oh, it's Osric. I'd hoped it wouldn't come to this. Finally struck a good fortune. We must convince the king to help us. Didn't she already know that we were going to meet him? Bring before you someone who's been invaluable to her campaign. His name is Juris Lionsbane, former Lord of Aielund, who for reasons unknown is now wishing to offer services to Tusone. What have we here? Seems that my trusted general of the armies of the south has brought before me the hero of Coldeny and slayer of the Iron Lord, and none other than the Princess of Aielund herself. I don't know if I could claim that title alone. Tyrannus and Seamus, and both of the people with me, and Spartan, and frankly everyone at that keep, were vital to that. Greetings, King Osric. It's a pleasure to see you. I wish it were under better circumstances. So formal, my dear. There was a time we were arranged to be married. A long time ago, the circumstances have changed. I'm in love with Joris. I see. Times have changed indeed. Trust this will not be a problem for you? Of course not. Creosia and I were arranged to be married, but it was long ago in a different world. You're here for business, no? Perhaps we should get right to it. I'll get straight to the point. King is gone. Starkhaven Nomad. I wish to see him deposed. I stand before you as one who has nowhere else to turn. I stand before you as someone who has been accused and executed for high treason by the very people I saved from the Iron Lord. I ask only to give the opportunity to remove King Seamus from the throne for the sake of both our peoples. Why should I trust you, O fallen one? Because I've already saved your nation twice. Once by defeating the Iron Lord just 2 years ago. Again, just by yesterday by preventing a massive incursion by the forces on your southern front. If this does not earn your trust, perhaps you would prefer to execute me for the second time this week. I'd rather you didn't. I assure you, madam, that will not be necessary. Seems fate's brought you to us for a reason, O Defier of Death. Perhaps we can work together after all, for I do indeed have need of someone with your particular talents. However, our logistical resources are vastly limited, as we've been hit hard by the treacherous Aielunders. I understand. I believe I have another way to improve Tusone's logistical position. Then perhaps we stand a chance in this god-forsaken war after all. What does he have in mind? Liberator of nations. He likes to come up with titles for people. First thing we need to do is procure the Scepter of the Ages from the grasp of Aielund's Archmage. The Scepter will allow us to disable King Seamus' new armor, without which all the armies and all the lands would be useless against. I've heard of the Scepter, and what do you propose we do once we have it? Acquiring which will be a task akin to slaying an ancient red dragon and protecting its young from a greater demon prince of the Ninth Circle of Hell. I humbly suggest you allow me to lead a small strike force of elite warriors by ship into Fairlock's harbor, then take the castle through a secret passage I know of. However, to achieve this, I'll require a large attack be staged against the city to divert attention. A truly inspiring suggestion with only one small shortcoming. We don't actually have a large army to stage a diversion. Master at Arms next to him whispers something in his ear. However, my aide believes your plan has merit, so I'll consider its possibilities. Leave me. I must speak to my advisors. I'll take the necessary time to consider this and no more. General, please escort our dear ally here to suitable accommodation. Rest, jurist, or a fair city, if you will. See to your equipment. While you avail yourself of our shops, look upon the destruction wrought by the Aielund King during his invasion of Murfell, and remember, I shall return here in a few hours to speak with you some more. Till then, sir, I bid you adieu. King's eyes linger on Creosia for a moment longer, and then he turns to leave. That's not good. That is going to end up costing us everything. I'm almost certain of it. The king and I. You'd see he's no fool. There's something strange about his manner. It's not something that'll interfere with our negotiations. For the next few hours, free to roam the streets and equip myself with whatever's available. Well, let's take a look at our accommodations first. Stop doing that. Brief history of the kingdom. Okay. No, we're not doing that yet. Like I said, I don't want to go to sleep yet on the off chance that it takes away my ability to go other places.
Well met.
The knight doesn't even talk to me.
Well met.
Okay, how big is Murfell?
Welcome.
Did you err? The king, he's found a huge store of treasure. Perhaps this will turn our fortunes around. Heard much of Firmail. I've never seen it firsthand. It's smaller than I imagined. Okay, so I don't think there's anything there. A mage tower. Maybe something here. At least you could identify items, right? An ice elemental. Archmage Michel Dupont. The master of this tower. This man seems to be ill at ease with the hot weather. The newcomer enters my presence. You know my history? I do indeed. News of your arrival's not exactly a secret. To be honest, I'm uncertain as to whether this is good or bad, but in our position it could hardly get worse. I'm the Archmage, currently the ranking wizard in the region, aside from the enemy, of course. Some way I could be of service. What's the small creature? Evidence of my lateral thinking and intelligence. Instead of putting up with the terrible heat of our summer, I merely summon the ice elemental once a day to provide my tower with a pleasantly cool environment. What do you mean? When I came up with the idea for the elemental conditioning system, the king was very impressed. As you may have noticed, it's exceedingly hot. We noticed it's almost as bad as the desert, and here it's quite bearable. Did the king want you to make one for the palace? He did, but a small elemental like this would not have nearly enough for the palace, so I attempted to make a much larger creature. I succeeded, beyond my wildest dreams. Such a creation, the coldest elemental I've ever made, named it Frostilicus. It was the king of all elementals. Sensing things went badly. That doesn't sound good. It was beyond my power to control. I broke out of the tower and rampaged around the city before fleeing into the sewers with everything going on. I've not had the time or the resources to confront it. Perhaps if you were to help, want me to capture it? It can't be controlled. I fear if the safety should be allowed to roam free, it must be destroyed. I can do that. I wish there were some other way. We must do as we must. Go to the sewers, track it down, use whatever means at your disposal to banish it, take the key. You'll need it to open the gate. Alright.
Hello.
Look at stock. Okay. Thank goodness. Well, longswords plus 4. Okay, well, we'll just exchange real quick. Okay, shouldn't need this anymore. Or these. Grey Wizard's robe. Yeah, no, I like Kriosha's armor more than that. You're gonna have to be pretty dang good to beat her armor. Okay, sell off that stuff. Wow. 4 gold pieces for that. I assume... Oh, bolts plus 5. That is pretty good. Gladius, mace. Yep, sell off the spells and the gems. I guess we'll sell the journals. I can't do anything with them anyway. What is this? Fire Giant. That's what I got. And a Lesser Iron Stone. That's the strength one, right? Oh, no, this is Wisdom. Still handy for me. So I will keep that. Elm is more valuable than Oak. Interesting. And the projectile shaft is worth nothing. What's this? Helm of Maykal. Taken from the Helm of Maykal in the Horicon Desert. It's symbolic of the visage of the god of death, worshipped by the long-extinct people of the region. Plus 4 deflection, minus 4 charisma, immunity to fear, power word stun. Big drop to charisma, but it is a deflection modifier. What gives me deflection? Oh, my cloak, right. You need your charisma, so I'm not giving it to you. You don't need your charisma, so you can have it. For the time being. Well, I made a lot of money pretty fast. I'm keeping the water. Because you never know when that could come up. Keeping both of those as well. And even though it's probably useless, the Potion of Lore. Okay, plenty of healing. Always good to have. Elise, here you go. That should make you much more dangerous. Alright, what you got for me? Bardic Slippers, useless. Astounding Grip, immunity to knockdown, plus 2 dodge, always good. Freedom and dodge. I got freedom, so I don't need that. And then just dodge. That's plus 2, and it's immunity to knockdown. At the very least, I can hand that off to someone else. Fortification, plus... yeah, they don't have that high. Fireballs, Clear Thought, Resistance... High on the protection and resistance scales. Greater Horn of Blasting. Chime of Opening and Detection. Should probably take a bag of holding, honestly. They're kind of cheap. I'd like to have at least one. Okay, let's check out the rest of the place before we start buying tons of stuff. Because things are expensive. There's a church. Requires some supplies. Priests and cleric stuff. Wisdom, concentration, discipline. That's not bad. Ah, here we are. Nice boots. Of the Thundering Force. Ooh, sonic damage. At last. Give me that. That's huge. We're out of money. Let's go see if we can earn something by clearing the sewers. That's the sewer access. That goes to the docks. How big could they be? Frozen rats? The sewers are bitterly cold, a sharp contrast from the sweltering streets. Dudes are actually frozen. Sort of funny. Hey, you! Collapse, will you? You think this... Do you do this kind of thing a lot? Despite the smell, the place is oddly refreshing. Why is she asking if I do this sort of thing a lot? She's been with me for a while now. Well, he does have some durability to him. And just, he's overall kind of annoying to hit. You know what? If you guys are doing that, just stop. I don't think you can even hurt the thing. My damage is not going through its resistance, and I'm doing +3, so your stuff certainly won't work. Thank you. Oh. That's a problem. Okay, you guys can attack now. Never mind, they still can't hurt it. I just told you to stop it. They just keep getting smaller, don't they? And they're all immune to knockdown, so I guess we just sit here. I'll regenerate fast enough that this isn't a problem for me. How much was that worth? 12. I miss Spartan. Maybe we'll get him back. So far, the Aielund Saga's done a lot of recurring, what do you call them, companions. So I figure we probably haven't seen the last of any of them yet, given that we still have 2 chapters and all the rest of this one to get through. This thing is not easy to hurt. The mightiest ice elemental ever conjured. I guess people probably don't conjure him that much. I mean, it's pretty strong. But that wizard didn't seem all that powerful. He was effortless against me. That means he's, like, probably not even 17th level, which means he doesn't even have 9th level magic. Now, maybe he is, though. I actually don't know how the thing works, its challenge rating. It's very confusing. Okay. It's over. We win. Well, let's take a little run through. Make sure there's nothing else of interest or value. We can get out of here. I figure we probably have seen the last of Elenia. I think she died. Oh, I know she died. I think she stayed dead. Maybe not, though. Like, that's the thing. This entire chapter so far has been predicated on you knowing, being friends with Nalise and Kryosha, and both of them surviving, but you're not required to keep them alive, or to be friends with them. I wonder what happens if you, like, aren't. I've destroyed him. I thought the monster roaming around was too much to bear. I must exercise more discipline. That would be wise. Complete with snap frozen rodents. So I was on the right track with my creation. I'll have to keep working at it to perfect the summoning, and you, the hero of the day. Without your aid, who knows what it would have destroyed. You have my profound thanks. You shall not go unrewarded. I have a small number of magical items. You may choose one. Ancient suit of bandit armor, powerful in its way, rather ancient. It has excellent damage resistance. You'll not be knocked from your feet. What else? Powerful magic staff, very own. I have not made use of it in years. You might find it useful. Anything else? Powerful set of bracers bestow archery prowess upon the wearer, turning them into an archer of legendary proportions. Yeah, I'll take those. Fine reward. Glad to have been able to help out. Okay, what do we got here? Epic bracers of archery. Oh, epic weapon every... Oh my word, those are incredible. Here, you do a lot of archery stuff. You can keep that. I need to find a heavy crossbow for Nalise as well. Okay, well that little thing is done. I assume this place probably isn't that big, so we'll take a quick look around before we actually end the episode. Hopefully I can finish up with the town. Well, someone destroyed a boat. Okay, so we got a little tavern. Got Jimmy here. Say looks with bleary and focused eyes. What's your name? This halfling's outfit and demeanor are noticeably different. This might be one of the freelance traders. I'm Juris. Why don't you run along? I'm waiting for someone. Who? None of your business. Okay. Well, that is definitely a tavern. For all the good the tavern does me. That's a big boat. Syndicate sailor. Merchants. Okay. You can just go into the boat and no one will stop you? Or will someone stop me? This is, I assume this is probably the one that we'll use to sneak into Aielund, assuming that plan actually happens. I don't have much of a reason to assume it would. Okay, there's nothing in here. Do I? Okay. It said down there I climbed up the ladder, but I was not up the ladder yet. Those are some destroyed buildings. I thought that their army was winning the fight mostly. I'm not sure why it says it's broken partway up the blade. That's Gaston! The man's smoking a thin cigar as he repairs equipment. As you approach, he addresses you without turning from his work. The great trader comes to visit Gaston. Look to get some quality equipment? Yes. The army, they have it all. I have air they could not themselves fix and nothing more. Turn me from an artist into a repairman. I'll take what I can get. Desperate times call for desperate measures. No, I can see the look in your eyes, trader. You've seen firsthand what our country faces. I think you and we can do business. I have a large stock of adequately repaired equipment around here. Take a look for yourself. So, just standard stuff. Now, at least your tower shield's fine, right? Yeah, it's just a tower shield. The wooden ones aren't actually a problem anymore, somehow. Okay, he does not have a heavy crossbow, unfortunately, but he does have a rapier, so I'll take one. Here. And a lot of metal dies. Okay, there's a Bowyer and Fletcher. Charles Bodine. Middle-aged man seems to be praying. A bouncer? That's suspicious. Can I help you? Wonder why you're praying. It's a personal matter. I would do this inside, but my house is far too hot. Sorry if I disturb you. Is there anything I can do to help? Charles Bodine at your service. Seem to be some sort of monk. I'm in dire need of assistance. That's what I was praying for. My wife, Aielund, she's been kidnapped. I cannot do anything to help her. The city watch is unable to get involved. Why are they unable to help? Ordinarily, they would, but the people who took her, Kings forbid the watch to attempt to arrest them. Why did they take them, and why? You're not from around here. They're called a syndicate, foreigners who operate illegal businesses here in the city. In times past, they were keeping their activities to a minimum, but with our military away, they become bold. Your king refuses to confront them. Out of practicality, I'm sure. He doesn't have the manpower. Last time he tried to shift them from the docks, he lost 8 good men. It was forced to withdraw. Dogs are not to be traveled lightly. They've gone to the dogs. This syndicate have taken your wife for any particular reason. They're trying to keep up their evil bad guy image. They take people without for their own reason, never warning nor explanation. I shudder to think what she must be going through. Have any idea where they've taken her? They have an old frigate in the harbor called the Northern Star. It's their base of operations and the core of their strength. I can't ask anyone to go, the lives will be in great peril. I'm offering innocent people shouldn't be suffering any more than they already are. If you do this, I'll offer you a magnificent reward worthy of a hero. Look for a man named Captain Edgar Vance. I don't know if you can deal with him peacefully, but deal with him if you must. Okay, so this is, it's like when we got into Fairlock the first time and there were criminals running everything. Is that a half-orc? It is a half-orc. I want to speak with your boss. What's the password? Please. Nope. That makes sense. Oh, Dalmatian. I couldn't read it because I was moving and was sort of confused at what I was looking at. That's the exit to the city, and it's locked down. I figure we're not going out there at all. Yes. Science says deal with ranged weaponry. Let's deal. Cool. Arbalest of Impact. This is barely outside my price range. -1 on attack penalty. Well, she's got plenty of attack bonus with that. That'll be fine. The mighty thing is more helpful anyway. How hard does Cryoja hit with hers now? 1d6 plus 6, and hits not as consistently as me, but pretty close. Okay, well, let's go check this out then. I saw that ship. but I wasn't sure how you get onto it. I didn't see a passage or a path or boarding planks or anything. So this is France. I was right when I first heard the name and thought that it was France. Oh, right there. Oh, what do you think you're doing aboard the ship? Don't answer that. There's nothing you can say that convinced me. Just get off before we kill you. I'm seeking an audience. Do you have an appointment? No, I don't. Can't leave him without an appointment. Very busy man. Where do I make it? You have to make it with the captain. See? Handles his own affairs. How would I make the appointment if I can't see him? Not my problem. I've been patient with you. If you don't allow me to pass, there'll be dire consequences. Alright. Not a surprise. Let me get these guys. Trying to keep him off Crioja. Well, I hit kind of hard, I'm noticing. Ooh, +2 scimitars. Don't mind if I do. See, guys, I'm in dire need of your wealth. Crioja, get this thing open. Oh! I got it open accidentally. Where are you? Captain, I'm here to loot your ship and kill everyone. Don't mind if I do. Okay, I don't see anyone in there. Oh, Syndicate thugs. Yeah, do your worst. No, thanks. Wasn't strictly necessary, but appreciate it nonetheless. Wow, +3 short swords and rubies and stuff. They at least hit much harder and more consistently than the ones upstairs. This is good stuff. Give me all of that. That cheese? That's cheese. That makes sense. We are in France. Ow! Who? Who just damaged us? Did I miss someone? I must have missed someone. Okay, well, we'll finish off the ones here, and then we'll head up. Yeah, everyone just focus on me. That's what'll go best for you. Going upstairs, finding whoever's casting stuff, and we're going to deal with them. Someone's summoning swords. That'd be you. Bah! There's the captain. Big preach, Nalise. Oh my word, this guy's a nightmare. Not the captain, although he is too. Okay, I was trying to get rid of the wizard because he's summoning stuff, but I think we just kill the wizard, the captain first. There we go. Now we kill the wizard. Nope, this guy, Crioja. Crioja, attack this guy. There. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, magic hood. May be helpful. You have a key or something? No. But he does have some stuff. Both of you come over here. And then park. Oh, he drained everyone's strength, didn't he? Yeah, he did. I hate that. It's an assassin thing, I think. In Sword Flight, people do it to me all the time. It's enraging. Come on, get out of the way. My word, I hate that. Bunch of female captives. Probably for slave... what do you call it? Slavery. A little short for Syndicate Man, aren't you? I'm here to rescue you. That's different. Let me out of here. I need to get back to my husband. Waiting for you at the house. I'm here to get you out. Get moving while you can. Odd that you could ask if they've seen the woman, given that she's in the room with them and they're nowhere else on the ship. Okay. Well, now that we've single-handedly solved the city's crime problem, let's get out of here. Can we go up the stairs? There we go. My word. This map's got some problems. Well, that was dramatic. We should be richer now. Alright. I've freed her now. Who knows what nefarious plans they had in store. I should meet up with Ellen and Charles back at his house. And then go sell my stuff. I don't think we need any more basic gear, but the wizard in the temple had some neat stuff. I need to get better boots anyway. Return. I'm going to actually walk up here, actually. Let's see. I pray for this to happen. Part of me thought it was impossible. They were tough, not that tough. They were pretty tough. That captain almost put us both down. You won't be seeing the likes of them around for some time. That'll put my mind at ease. Did you learn why they took her? Looks like some sort of slavery. They had many other women, probably taken from all over the country. That's true. Many of the people I spoke with have been taken like me. Overheard one of the guards saying that as soon as the remaining cells were filled, they'd set sail. Now, for your reward, I have this pair of boots. They're enchanted to provide you with greater resilience, which in your line of work could be useful. Thank you. Boots of Striding plus 6 and 5 grand XP. It's a pretty good reward. Okay. Well, we helped out the town a bit. I'm probably going to go get some sleep, and then we can talk to the king about this. Let's go to the wizard first. Alright, Syndicate Captain Armor. Plus 5 roads, plus 2 dex, 22 spell resistance. Better than what I got. My word. Greater Hood of Clarity. Plus 4 intelligence, extra concentration, slippery mind. Well, actually, I could take that too. But I don't need concentration or intelligence, really. And I'm already immune to mind effects. Which is awesome. I don't think we need this. I'm not going to give it to Nalise. That's for sure. Plus 6. What does that take my hit points to? 250, 325. Plus 3. Okay. Black Lotus. Plus 4. Strength damage. Okay, so it poisons people. Evil and neutral. Cool, well, we're rich again. Put this over here. We're going to go over to the other people first, because they have monk-specific gear, so I need to see what they have before I make any other decisions. I already have the gauntlets. I think that's the only stuff they really have. Require some supplies. Okay, so that's basically just what Nalise has already. She's not wearing it, but she has it, which I can sell also. That's plus 5 dodge, plus 2 dex. I think we take it. I like extra hit points, but I haven't needed them yet, and that's better AC than I've ever had. So that's plus 6 there, plus 2 dodge there, and immunity to knockdown. It's pretty nice. Ooh! Awesome. I think we'll take all of these, actually. Yeah, just give me them all. It's an Amulet of Health, just a standard one, which does have natural armor plus 5, which we will also take. If only that did what I'd like it to do. That gives regen immunity to poison. But I think having the AC is a much bigger deal. You've already got one. It's just not that alone. Cryosia. 307. 232. Yeah, that's pretty huge. You need the extra AC anyway. Okay, so this is lesser is plus 2. Ring is 3. That's 1. I'll give you the 2 because you already have one, and then Cryosia can take the other 2. There we go. Yeah. I'm already down to 27,000. Man, that cost a lot of money. Totally worth it. Now we'll see if there's anything else worth buying. I think I can at least get someone some... No, we're full up on boots. And plus 6 con is better than any one dodge point that he can give me. Yeah, I mean, freedom's nice. Nice, freedom's amazing, but not worth that much. And that's all my remaining money. And it's only accompanied by a +1 dodge. Could grab that. Cryoja could use it. She doesn't have any, anything else. Well, I can't grab that, actually. Well, actually, protection +3. I can grab 2 of these. Oh. Or not. I can grab that. Here, you take this. Nalise, you take this. There we go. Does Nalise already have a deflection? She does have a deflection of some kind. That's natural armor. It's not from that. Oh, that gives just +1 deflection. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. Cool. Well, that's our money spent. Probably spent wisely, hopefully. Why does he keep glowing green? That's weird. Okay, let's go get our rest. I notice there's 2 thrones, but there aren't two rulers. I still just have a normal hood, yeah. It's pretty cool, though. Does this actually work? That did not fix our strength situation. Well, that blows. Actually, why don't we just go ask for healing? Oh, I'd probably go into that room to talk with him later. I assume. Because I don't really have anything else to do. And I don't think I can leave. Are you going to charge me? Okay. No. Thank you. There we go. Nope, that doesn't do it. Weird. I'm just gonna go use the pillow a bunch of times. What's up here? Am I doing something wrong? Yeah, I figured.
Well met.
Knight ignores you, focuses on his duty.
Well met.
I'm confused. Do I have to stumble around until someone comes to get me or something? Maybe talk to someone over here?
My greetings to you. My greetings to you.
Yeah, no, I can't leave. I don't know. I guess I'm going to end this one here. I'm pretty much out of time anyway. And the next episode, we'll pick up, I guess going, what do you call it? I'm going to look up the stuff, look up what we do here. If I'm missing something, if I have to wait a certain amount of time. Worst case scenario, I'll just go rest a million times and see if he shows up. And if he doesn't, I have no idea what else to do. But yeah, I'll look it up. But that is going to be it for this one. If you haven't yet, please check the link in the description for my book. And if you like the look of it, give it a read. If you like the read, give it a positive review. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one.